Since 1978, there's been 1,400 men and women who are Humphrey alumni from the Indo-Pacific region.
We are all here to celebrate the legacy of the Humphrey Fellowship in the Indo-Pacific region because it is all of our collective legacy.
We will continue to work to strengthen a trade and economic relationship based on freedom and openness, a commitment to democracy and good governance, and respect for local autonomy and national sovereignty.
There aren't too many regions in the world that can say they've had 30 years of peace, not fighting with each other, rapidly growing economies.
To me, prior to coming to Humphrey, leadership is about being a manager, that having managerial skills and working as a manager. But actually, in fact, you can be a leader in many different ways.
I was working on digital media in Fox 10, so when I came back, I offered my senior management that we don't have a digital media team. A new, fresh department with like 15 to 20 people I established in just 6 months.
Inspired by the values and the beliefs of ethics and public integrity which I have learned during my Humphrey Fellowship year. I have been involved in analyzing and giving recommendation to various drafts of laws for all villages throughout Indonesia.
Through Hubert Humphrey, whatever little experience, skills that I acquire in Malaysia, I managed to get it further leverage when I was in DC. When I went back to Malaysia in 2007, I immediately set up a small initiative called RIGHTS. 2008, 2013, I went to Parliament. From there, suddenly I realized my Humphrey exposure in Washington DC bring me to another level.
Before I began my Humphrey Fellowship, I thought I was already an expert on trafficking in persons. The Humphrey Fellowship Program taught me more about the issue, and it expanded my framework not just on the trafficking in persons but also on gender, human rights, and I was able to help the Philippine Judicial Academy, which is the educational arm of the Supreme Court of the Philippines. We crafted a training program that is now being rolled out in the entire country. We taught 1,400 women police officers on how to properly investigate gender-based violence.
In my country, we are reshaping the whole business, how the business can ensure the rights of the women, how the business can ensure the health and well-being of the workers. Before Humphrey, I couldn't understand. It was out of my thinking that I can reach to these people.
I'm very appreciated the Humphrey program. Without Humphrey years, there was no psychosocial rehabilitation in Korea. But with experience, the fresh experience, return to my country, my homeland, I contribute for the treatment and rehabilitation of addicted people. That's a miracle.
As long as people are able to compete in a free and fair economy, to know that their government is transparent and accountable, to feel secure to pursue their dreams, we will all live in a more peaceful and prosperous world.